everyone, welcome back to my latest trapping video. Today we'll be doing some 1000 IQ traps and a little continuation from my previous video I posted. This was when I, migrated with another guy's leader. Someone actually decided to attack me. I was actually not expecting anyone to try. I know I had like a 500 million gold bounty at this point, but I was not expecting someone just like 20 mil higher than me to actually try and solo me. They tried to solo me. Unfortunately, I think they were only a tier 3 player. They had one familiar. Yeah, they went full range at me. I was an infantry phalanx, so it did nothing. So he sent his leader, a bunch of gold heroes. I don't even know if I was a gear at this point. It didn't really matter because he was he was sending tier 3. It does not matter at that point. They're a little too weak for me. And this was actually another clip from my stream. So I was doing a stream at one point. This was a while back. And I had a couple clips where that Jewy here decided to try and solo me. I don't think I posted an actual video about this, but it was on my stream, but the streams are really long, so I actually had recorded this clip and then had it in my my recording. So he was going full cav at me. He just wanted to test to see how well he would do. So I was in cav Phalanx when he was going cav, so it's not a counter, but it's not a not counter. So he's not countering me, but I'm not countering him at all. So it's a little fair on that point, and I didn't actually switch my Phalanx, so I was already in cav Phalanx at that time. He sent 375,000 with a bunch of fodder, actually. He didn't actually have familiars. So I had familiars, he did not. He was a little newer of an account at this point. This is a newer kingdom and all that. So he is quite big for this kingdom. He was one of the biggest in the kingdom at the time. It was a small kingdom. That's why I end up migrating here all the time. Every time I capped a leader at that point, I would migrate to this kingdom. Mostly because I wasn't really in risk. Yeah, I captured someone else, some 11k hero guy. He didn't want to pay the ransom, because I wanted speed ups. He didn't want to pay the ransom, so he put a huge bounty on me. But unfortunately for him, the only people that could rally me are SI7 here. But I was friends with SI7. Federtits keeps putting these fake rallies on me. He actually has crazy gear for 140 mil. He actually has like full mythic gear. It's as good as Jewy's here, actually. So he was sitting in his speed up gear there. You can see it's even mythic speed up gear. He has full mythic level 60 gear basically at 140 mil, so he's got really good gear for that kind of might. Unfortunately, Jewy was not strong enough to get the bounty from me, but I knew that ahead of time. He had no chance because I was capping 11k hero guys and all that, and so they decided to do a quote unquote gangbang attack or whatever, but or not. I'm not sure. Did they? Maybe not. No, this was after. They just all poured around me. They weren't actually going to do that. But yeah, I was actually streaming this. So people are like, "Ooh, don't let them watch the stream." I'm like, I'm not worried. They're not actually going to hit me or anything like that. Or I'm not in any danger with these people around me. They're not strong enough or anything like that. So anyways, this was the next clip here. This is another 1000 IQ trap. There's actually a Wonder War going on here, so you can see everybody is around the Wonder. So this is one of the big kingdoms. This is a Titan kingdom, like SG's here, SGK, FSZ, AOW. There's Sugar Pain there. I think Sugar Pain actually owes me a favor for me doing something for actually releasing a leader for them, because someone had hit me and they asked me to release a leader, so I released it for them. I think Sugar Pain and Bane both owe me a favor at this point, but I'm not actually gonna call in a favor from now. But they did ask me to release some leaders before, so but yeah, so that's FSZ, a 11k hero guy is coming in for an attack on me. So my leader is walking back right now. If you don't know what this trap is, I basically walk my leader across the map, or do different things with my leader, but I don't have my leader right now, so and when you don't have your leader, so one thing you got to watch out for is you only have your base stats. A lot of people think, oh, my leader's walking back, so I at least should have my talents and my gear. But no, you actually don't have your talents or your gear stats if your leader is walking back, because it's not in your base. You do not get your talents unless your leader is there. So that's something you guys should know. You do get your like passive stats for, let's say, oh yeah, he's got full gold champ there, but he's not actually sending his leaders. His gear is not a problem right now. He is sending his 11k heroes at me, but other than that, it's going to be a pretty easy hit just because he won his gear. But what was I saying about? Oh yeah, talents. You'll have like your construction and all that if your leader is out, but you won't have your actual offensive stats unless your your leader is in your base at that point. That's what it says, leader deployed in your stats. If you go into your stats, you'll actually look at it. You look at base stats and then your leader deployed. So, and your talents don't get factored into your base stats. So if you lose your leader or you don't have your leader in your base and it's walking back like this, you don't have those stats other than your research. So if you're doing the 11K here or the 1000 IQ trap, make sure you have really good base stats, because that's all you'll have, and you might be a little bit worried if someone big is kind of going to hit you without your leader. It will hurt a lot. So my leader is 10 seconds away now. There is a couple people sending marches towards me. One's a tier 4 attack, and I think one's a tier 2 attack. So both will be really easy. Here comes Death Thrones, and here comes Unleashed right after that. Both of them are eaten. None of them, I wasn't actually my war gear at the point, so I didn't even have to switch my war gear. I was actually in my war gear, I guess, baiting. Sometimes I'll be in construction gear, sometimes I'll be in my war gear. My war gear is not really intimidating or anything like that, so I should probably put on my war talents. Apparently I wasn't even in my talents. So apparently I was in construction talents or something like that. I don't know what I was doing. I was probably in troop training talents. So that was going on. So if you're wondering why I had to switch talents there, it's because I was probably in my troops training talents, and since I'm in this kingdom, I should probably switch to my actual talents, because this guy hit me without his leader, easy hit and all that. But if they decide to come and hit me afterwards, I probably want to be in my actual talents, because I know FSZ and FSK and all them are really good at gangbangs and stuff, so you got to be really careful with them around. I actually like going up against the FSZ or FSK guild or their family, because they do gangbangs. It's a lot more fun than just set a rally on him afterwards. So there is another attack coming on here, but this is just another tier 2 attack, so obviously that's not going to do anything. They might have recalled. Yeah, it looks like he recalled that one. But yeah, so that was the end of that. They probably ended up either ignoring me or rallying me, one of the two, and I probably would have shielded after that. But yeah, this was the tier 2 attack that hit me. 100,000 dead there. He did 1,000 damage. Yeah, 1,600 damage to my cav there. So that wasn't a big hit at all. This is Death Throne. He's the one who sent tier 4. He ended up injuring 26,000. He had 3 familiars in that. Just kind of mixed tier 4. I don't think he was expecting anything, but he did have 2 11K heroes in there. Obviously, his main hero is his leader, so he didn't send that one at me. But he does have all 3 11K heroes, so he's a very decent account. Obviously, probably has better gear now. This was a while back, so he only had 1 mythic at that point, and then, so both of them decided not to hit me after that, and I would have shielded if they did rally me or whatever it is. So I tried it again. This is the same Wonder War, by the way. So these Wonder Wars with these guys, they go on for days, so I can do this multiple times in the same Wonder War. I'll do it at different times of days. So I'm not going to do this, I didn't do this 10 minutes after I did the other one, because that would be too obvious, and then I could get really, really in big trouble with people trying to gangbang me before my leader gets back, because I usually go hours after this, so different people will be looking at it and all that. So this one's from SGK. I guess, I don't know what guild I was in at this time, so I don't even know if I was allied with SGK at this point, but later on I do join CNW, so I am allied with the Sugar Guild at that point. I don't think I was at this point. I'm not actually sure, because this was a while ago, but the SFB, I'm not going to say his name, but that is a funny name, so I'll just call him Will. Will ported next to me. He is looking to actually get my leader as it comes back, so a lot of times when you do this trap, you'll find that people won't hit you until your leader gets back, so it's really good, because first off, they think you're an empty castle 99% of the time. You do not get a lot of leadered hits against you, and if you do, it's not like a full-out attack, because they're not expecting you to have a lot of troops. You lost your leader, obviously. If you're a trap, why would you have your leader walking across the map unless they literally know this trap? But my leader is only a couple seconds away, so looks like they'll probably start speeding up to hit me. Let's see, the other person is sending 300,000 tier 3, and we'll see what Will sends at me, if he does send anything at me. But a lot of times, like I said, these guys are actually really slow on it, because usually right as my leader gets back, they'll send the attack. They won't wait so long, because it'll give someone else a chance to actually steal the leader, because obviously they want the level 60 leader, because I do have a level 60 leader. So it looks like he's trying to time it at the same time, but nope, he's speeding up. He took a long time there. He obviously sent his leader there. I think he sent, it was infantry there, and the other guy sent calves, so both of them got zeroed really easily here. So he sent 250,000 tier 4, I believe, and then Mo sent 300,000 tier 3. So both of them were zeroed. I don't think I lost very much in there. Only 30,000 between both of them hitting me. So, well, I didn't lose anything. It was just injured, but filling my infirmaries, 30,000 of my always in calf phalanx, so 30,000 of my tier, what's called 2 cav that was filling my infirmaries there. Will decided to leave me right away because did I have a bounty on there right away? That was fast. So apparently I got a bounty put on myself right away. I probably will get rallied since I have a leader. Every time I get a leader, either I have to migrate or I'll get rallied, unless they really don't want to bother rallying me, or a lot of times, sometimes my or people, yeah, see, I shielded, so they probably tried to rally me. That's why I'm shielded. So yeah, a lot of times that happens right after I'll get a rally, and I get a shield right away, but I did get all the free kills anyway. So though he's got 3 familiars, not max familiars, 250,000 tier 4, he lost 100,000 of them. He had full gold heroes and all that. Like, everyone in this king was going to full gold heroes. That's kind of how it goes. But he injured 23,000 of my tier 2 cav with his leader attack, and then Mo here injured 6,495 with his attack. It was tier 3 cav. Yeah, so he lost 120,000 of his tier 3. Yeah, and he didn't really send any familiars in that one because that wasn't a leader attack. So here is a interesting situation. So here's Turco. He ported next to me, scouting me. So this is a little bit of a dangerous situation. This is something you want to make sure that you are switching your phalanxes here. So you can't really switch your gear because your leader is not back. So if he was to hit me, FSZ Crazy Joker is also scouting me. He's quite big as well. I think everyone in this kingdom is quite big. It was 264 at the time, and it was a really, really, really strong kingdom. So everyone's like a billion might. I think the top 100 or something at this point was like 1.5 billion. So it's a really big kingdom at the time. So everyone who's going to be hitting me is like a billion might, basically. If you're not a billion might, you're really, really small. And a lot of these people can actually move here for 1 scroll. So made it really easy for billion might people to come here. So there was a lot of them. I think there was like, what was it, like 3,000 or something at one point, over a billion might in the kingdom. It was a really cool, fun kingdom to actually be trapping in and all that. I got a lot of clips and stuff. But here, Turco is next to me. So if you're in this situation, you got to watch out, because I do not believe I would be able to cap Turco if he sent a march at me, because he is full mythic. Probably some really good research looking at his might and all that. And you got to be really careful, because what I can do is counter his attack. So if I counter his attack, I might actually win the attack, because he might not injure more than I take out from him, but I may not be able to cap him based on his HP. A lot of times, someone who has full mythic gear will have too much HP for me to actually cap them without my leader. Obviously, with my leader, it's really, really easy. Just my talents will be enough, but the base stats of 140% attack is a lot of times not enough to cap these full mythic guys if they're sending a full attack with, like, and they're ready. So did I actually switch my gear? No, I didn't. So I think I just switched my phalanx there. So I'll switch back there. Turco does not decide to hit me. I'm just going to put that heads up right now. But if he did, I would have to be really careful on switching my phalanx. Crazy Joker did not get through my wall. He only did 820 HP on my wall, so barely got to it. So I was able to take out his march really, really easily. But yeah, so that's basically the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these 1,000 IQ traps. I got a lot more of them. If you guys are looking for clan CNW or CWN, I always forget my guild's name. We're what's it called? It's recruiting right now. So if you're 400 plus mil and you have wolf sigils and you don't like Guildfest, because we don't do Guildfest. Yeah, as I was saying, if you guys want to join a big guild, we are currently recruiting. We did have some people leave, so we do have a bunch of spots open. We do not do Guildfest, like I said. You can do Guildfest, but it's not a requirement in the guild, so there's no minimum points, so you do whatever quests you want, easy quests or whatever. If you hate Guildfest, if you really like Guildfest, you can do as many quests you want. But you can message Scro, that's the guild leader there. I'll leave his line ID in the link down below, and you can just message him and do the application. He'll go over all the guild rules and all that for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.